Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about whether Walt Disney World's PhotoPass service is worth it, and in particular the Memory Maker package. In my experience, most people refer to a Memory Maker as PhotoPass. So what is it? There are Disney photographers stationed all over Disney that will take professional photos/videos of your family. You also get the photos and videos from attractions, so the locations where you can experience the PhotoPass service through Memory Maker is Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. There's also a bonus studio in Disney Springs. The types of photos and videos you can get from this service are photos from iconic locations. So for instance, you've got the major ones like the Cinderella Castle, you've got the Tree of Life, you've got Spaceship Earth, and the shot in front of the Chinese Theatre. There are a lot of other locations as well, so outside of certain rides, all throughout the park, just beautiful areas, beautiful photos, and iconic ones at that. You have photo opportunities with the character meet and greet sessions, so whenever you go to meet the princesses, or you go to see Mickey or Minnie, or one of the other many characters that are out there, there is always a photographer there or a photo opportunity that you can grab. Also, you've got character dining, so for instance Cinderella's royal table. Then there's ride photos, which there are so many of those options available, as you can see here. There's the experiences photo opportunities, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, Jedi Training, Enchanted Tales with Belle. Side note, you also get the photos of a lot of strangers from those experiences because they can't narrow it down to just your family or just your child. So there will be a lot of other photos in your account where you'll just need to delete them. There are usually quite a few prop opportunity shots, so you'll have like photo frames you can hold in front of yourself and your family. There's things like the lantern shots outside of Rapunzel's tower. You can get indoor studio sessions, so for instance in Magic Kingdom in Sir Mickey's shop there is a royal portrait studio which has some nice backdrops that you can have photos in front of. As I mentioned before, the nice indoor studio session in Disney Springs where they have green screen technology and there are so many opportunities and props that you can use there as well. Then you have the magic shots, and you can get a few different versions of these. The most popular ones you can find pretty much everywhere are the ones where they can include characters, so like in the palm of your hand or just standing next to you. There's loads of opportunities there. There is the 360 Tiny World shot, which is a strange look but still a cool photo. And you have the super zoom shots, which are really fun. It's almost a bit like a video. And you have animated shots as well, which are really fun. Love seeing those ones. Okay, so those were all of the types you can get. So I forgot to say there are actually photo booth options as well. These are usually either located outside of rides when you come out, or they can be in gift shops, and they offer a photo booth with different frames or just plain photos. As you can see, this one was at the end of the test track ride. So you just got to keep an eye out. If you see a photo booth, grab it. It's all included and free. Doesn't cost you a penny if you have the Memory Maker package. There can also be little pop-up locations like this one that happened in Disney Springs. So if you see anything like this, this is also included in your Memory Maker package. So stop and grab a photo. It's all for free. So if you see a PhotoPass photographer when you're walking around anywhere, you can stop them, get your photo. Then you would scan your Magic Band or a card that they can give you. Or in the near future it could be your phone as well, because I know they're working on that technology. If it's your Magic Band you're scanning, then you will already have linked your Magic Band to your Disney account, so those photos will be automatically uploaded into your Disney account. If this is your first time, you don't have a magic band, the photographer will hand you a card that you can scan at all locations that you go to in future. But I do suggest you link that card straight away to your Disney account. The instructions are on the card. If you don't, and you keep a hold of this card, you keep passing it around to every photographer you go to, and it's not linked up and you lose it, you will lose all of those photos and you can't get them back. So you really don't want to make that mistake. Every card you get, you would have to link to your account, so it's best to keep a hold of one, and you know, if you lose it, it's easy enough to get a new card and upload that next one, but you wouldn't want to be taking a card from every photographer because that's a pain in the neck. You would have to upload every single card, and that's just too much hassle. When you are wanting to collect ride photos or videos, you just go to the photo preview station, which is usually at the end of the rides, and there's a little section for you to tap your card or magic band to there, and again they will be uploaded to your account. A side note, if your phone has its Bluetooth already activated, the Disney account that's on your phone recognizes when you're on the ride and will automatically download your photos to your Disney account on your phone. This has happened to us before. We went to go and collect our photos and realized they were already there. This doesn't happen everywhere, so don't expect that to happen. Always collect your photos just in case. Sometimes photos can take a while to upload as well, so if you don't see it there and you know that that specific attraction has that service, don't rely on that. Get it anyway. It's always best to have duplicates of that one photo, then you can just delete one at the end. So once you have taken your first photo, you have exactly 30 days to take as many photos as you want. That's how long the service lasts for. You can also have up to 25 friends and family added to your account, friends and family list. Most importantly is the expiry date on your photos. So they do expire 45 days after that particular photo has been taken. So you want to make sure that when you get home, you download all of your photos or do any editing to them that you want, and then download them as soon as possible, because you do not want to forget that and then they're gone, because once they're gone, you can't get them back. You can extend your expiration date by an extra 15 days, but that will cost you $20, and I don't see the point in it, to be honest. You have more than enough time to do it. I would only suggest that if you wanted to do lots of editing to your photos and you say you only have one day left and you're not going to have enough time, that's when I would use that option. But yes, I would set an alarm so that you know your time is running out and you need to download them. When I've just been talking about the editing side, if you have an iPhone, and this is only applicable to iPhones, you do get to edit your photos, and you can add stickers and borders and dates and things like that, and you can really personalize your photos and add a little bit extra to them, which is really fun, and we've done that lots of times before, and I'll show you examples as well. If you're enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. So what's the cost for all of this? Bear in mind, usually when you're in the parks or any theme park, you generally know that to get a ride photo, they're really expensive. And in Disney World, it's about $20 for an 8x10, just one photo. If you really enjoy photos, then this is going to be a good deal. If you're not, you might be just really happy with your phone. For the UK, we generally get this included in our holiday packages, which is to say when you buy a Ultimate Disney ticket, which gives you unlimited access to the parks, the memory maker is included in that ticket price. So it's effectively free for the UK. Also, annual pass holders also get it included within their package. For everyone else who wants to buy it in the parks, it would cost you $199. You can buy at a discount if you buy this package in advance, and that's $169, but this has a 3-day minimum wait before you can activate it, so you would need to time it just right for your trip. You can't just start taking photos, see your photos, and then be like, we might as well buy the package, because if you do, when you're in the parks, those photos won't be included, the ones from before that you've already taken days before. If you bought the discount one, it wouldn't activate for 3 days. If you paid the full price, it would activate from the day you buy it, so any previous photos wouldn't count. They also have a 1-day option for $69. So I mentioned earlier that you can have up to 25 people on your friends and family list. So if you are going with a group of people, you could actually split the cost and add them onto your friends and family list, and all photos from anyone that's on those lists can be added to your account. And then when you're home, you can divide them up or just copy everything, put it onto a disc, USB, whatever, and everybody has copies. And that can make it a real bargain price if it gets split. So in my opinion, is the Disney PhotoPass service Memory Maker package worth it? And I would have to say absolutely. This is so worth it. I wouldn't even mind paying the $199 fee. Even if it was just for my family, I would still pay it, even if I wasn't splitting or sharing it with somebody else. I 100% think this is worth it. The sheer amount of photos we get each and every time we use it is amazing. I love the amount, the variety, the different poses. It's all wonderful. I also think it adds to your experience of your trip. For one, we make it into a little sort of treasure hunt experience to try and hunt for photographers. Almost similar to how people hunt for hidden Mickeys, try to find those, and that's always fun. And this is similar, but with this hunt, you're actually gaining a few new photos each and every time you find someone. And like the hidden Mickey hunt, the treasure hunt for photographers is turning it into a game, which is more fun for children. And this can also help the children want to take the photos, because I know sometimes a lot of people struggle to get their family to want to take a photo. So by turning it into a game, they are more likely to take the photos in the first place. And just like how children love pressing buttons, those kinds of things, they will love to tap their magic band or their card or whatever it is to collect those photos from the photographer. It's another little idea we did with our child to try and encourage her to take more photos. And she totally fell for it. She loves collecting, loves tapping that band to collect those photos. The fun can also continue by thinking of new poses to do at the next photographer you find. So whilst you're walking around, thinking of a new pose can also keep your children moving, and it's fun to try a new pose at each photographer you come across. This also helps you to not have 100 photos of your family doing the exact same pose, just with different backdrops. So it really is a top tip to think of new poses, and it can literally be, hands up. You could be doing a point, you could be doing a salute, you could literally think of a load of different positions, standing, holding your dress out or your t-shirts like you're a princess, all those kinds of things. Think of new poses. It can be super simple, just a little change around, even if it's a different position of your family. So if your husband's on one side, next time make him on the other. And again, mix it with the children. Sometimes you're holding them, sometimes they're down. Just mix it up. Sitting down, kneeling down, loads of different options you can do. All of these things really do help add to your trip's overall experience, I think. And it really does help motivate and move your children as well. So a top tip is to speak to your photographer. So ask them where they're from, how's their day going, just hello. Just interact with them because they really appreciate it. If you actually observe some of the other people that are in front of you when they're getting their photos taken, a lot of people actually don't really speak to the photographer at all. They will just wait in line, go and stand in the spot and take the pictures. It's almost like the cast member is just a robot, a machine just taking these photos. We always found that the cast member photographer always appreciates it when you interact with them. And in our experience, they generally give you more attention, more time. So they'll give you ideas for poses, they'll suggest things, they'll just basically spend more time with you, which is great, which is amazing. It really helps give you a better experience and add again to your overall trip experience. So yes, I cannot recommend this service enough. Even if I had to pay for it, I 100% would. So I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope it helped you. If you have anything to say or a question, just pop it down in the comments and I will get back to you. I always respond to every comment that's made. Next week's video will be a Loungefly unboxing. It's going to be a Yzma bag from the Emperor's New Groove. So I hope you come back to watch that one. That's everything for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.